I've just obtained another boat, and unfortunately, in my desperate attempt to get home and not understanding what exactly where I am, and all this, I managed to run the boat aground, and so I'm terrified. I'm like, oh my God, I've run the boat aground. And so I called the shore patrol. He said, yeah, buddy, where am I? Don't worry about it. We can see you. We know you're not a member of some insurance thing, so we can't send the tow out people. We can't salvage you. So just wait the tide out. And I said, okay. God didn't want me going home tonight. The Lord wants me here in this harbor on this boat. I couldn't get the engine started. Listen, I came here in the afternoon. I should have come early in the morning, but I came in the afternoon and met with the man and checked out the boat and went over everything, and then I used the moment while I was here to use the pump out, because this one has a toilet and he nicely left it filled with the tank, so it has a horrible stench of, that's why people don't use their toilets on the boats. Everything needs a little work, but the price was right. The boat was free, so the price was right. I'm just gonna throw a little bleach around and hope that it makes a difference. I'm sorry, I'm not. So anyway, this is the cabin of the John B, who will be renamed. This is a 26-foot, wow, 26, 25 and whatever. Here's the thing, there's the toilet, there's the tank, there's the whatever, and the little portholes and all the stuff of the guy who lived here. Nice guy, had a big adventure, came down from the Erie Canal. And anyway, oh God, I was going home now, and so it's a little weird stepping on the kitchen to get into the cabin, but he's been living in here for 3 months, 4 months, I don't know. I got the bed, the fold-out bed, double fold-out thing, and this engine is oh man, this engine. See, I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I was over there trying to get gas at that thing right there, but there was nobody there, so I was over there for a while. That's where the shore patrol is, the public landing. I don't like being grounded at low tide. That's really scary. And this little beat-up motor, it took me 3 hours to get her started. When I finally did, I keep banging my head on the frickin'. Anyway, so here she is. Beautiful sailing ship. And, we got a furling roller, whatever, for the jib sail, and a nice Bruce anchor, and you can actually see, you can't see it, yeah, you can see the ground. What I hit. This is a full keel boat. I don't know if you can actually see it, but, and I'm not used to the depth of this thing, and so, I'm going along, I look out close to the shore, but it's low tide. I've never been here, never sailed, so I don't know. It comes with a dinghy, and that smell, I gotta burn some serious incense and bleach this sucker out, get all everything out and bleach her out. But she's a sailing vessel, 1966. She needs some work though. There's a fun for you. No? Sank too fast? Sorry. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna wait out the tide. Oh God, in the stinky boat. I really gotta do some cleaning in here. Maybe that's what I could do now. This is supposed to be odor remover. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take everything out of here, put on the shore, throw away all the garbage, figure out what's useful, and clean. The other boat, the Grampian, is much better shape, but this one has already, oh, that stuff smells. Has the inverter here for the power. It needs to have the fan clean, and has a brand new deep cycle battery. See, the other boat, the Salvation, she has an electric start 9 point whatever Yamaha. Ugh, everything is just filthy. Good thing I brought some paper towels. Interesting. She has an electric start 9 point something, 9.2 horsepower Yamaha, I think. You just push a button and she starts. It's like, whoa, and I'm always afraid, what am I going to do when she doesn't start? What am I going to do? But she started every single time so far. This boat, so far, I finally got her started, but wow, man, it needs some serious work. It needs to have the whole transom taken out because the wood is all broken and the motor goes blah blah blah. And, here, paper towels. See, toilet paper too. I brought. Somehow I just knew I was gonna be here. So I brought a little bit of food, but he left all kinds of food. He's been living here. There's tomatoes and there's whatever. I don't know if there's any propane for this stove. I saw a little tank somewhere. Maybe it had a little bit. So I'm here for the duration because low tide is at 6 something, whatever. I didn't even pay attention. I was so eager to get out of this channel. If I had looked at the depth things a little better, the chart, I'm using this Navionics thing on the phone that's supposed to be a chart plotter, tell you where you're going, how deep it is, which way to turn, GPS tracking. And I'm looking at that, I'm looking at the world outside, trying to, connect the two things together, and so I'm not looking at and I look for the depth things, and they're not there. Where I am, there's no depth marking. So I'm like, how could I have even known not to go this close? I'm really not that close to the shore. And you can see it's quite a ways. Over here's a little closer. But, anyway, at least the guy didn't say, yes, you're going to sink and you better abandon ship. He said, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. You better just wait out the tide. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait out the tide and do a little cleaning and a little relaxing and a little, I don't know, praying. And I'm just so... everything is just yucky. It's not really yucky. It's just this guy did not clean a whole lot. He just sort of stayed aboard and left all his junk. And I've already done a little cleaning. That's why I didn't, if I hadn't spent time pumping the poop out and trying to get the engine started, I would have made it on before the tide. And I had already checked the channel currents, and I was going to coast down the channel and dingly, whatever. And so now I'm bitten by ducks and marked up by whatever, and my feet are soaking wet. But I brought a dry pair of socks. Ow! I just didn't bring a dry pair of shoes. He left 2 pairs of shoes here, but I threw them out because they weren't... Anyway. Oh, wow. I'm just, thrilled and amazed. I don't know what those 2 big wires are. I should have asked him, hey, what are those giant fucking red and black wires that are like almost touching and shouldn't be? I think that's for another battery. But, what the fuck? This boat's gonna need a serious working over. Alright, I got a solar panel. It has a solar panel on the back there, 100 watts or something. I don't know, 30 watts he said. I don't know what he said. And it has a solar charge controller over here. It's really not charging much. Let me see, what does it say? I can't even see it here. Oh yeah, it's charging a little bit, but 12.1 ain't much. There's a USB port there, so you can probably plug in your phone when it runs out. In fact, I'll try that out because I already used up half my backup battery. And I mean, wow, If it wasn't for the poop smell in here, this place would be heaven. It may be because I did the pump out thing that, moves all the poop around, and I put bleach and water and, tried to rinse out the thing, but after the first sucking out the vacuum, because there's a big vacuum thing and it has to suck all the thing out of this 30-gallon poop tank or whatever. I hope it's not leaking. It looks like it's made out of wood, but I hope not. I'm gonna have to ask him about that, man. And to pump the crap in there, the thing, it's got a manual pump. It has to go up, up and around, up and then down, and oh my god, nasty. That whole thing's got to be rebuilt, re-enclosed, fiberglass, and I noticed that it's leaking. The pressure it's sucking up is leaking, so I have to re-seal all the gaskets and pull all that crap out of there. He says you can't sleep up there. I don't know. I really like the cabin of the other boat. I really like the way it is, But I'm not taking this marine toilet off of here, putting it in my boat, putting a new tank and a pump out and all that stuff, man. I can't. Let's check the. Oh yeah. Okay, the bilge pump is going. I hear it. Yeah, the bilge pump is pumping. I can't tell if it's actually sucking the water out.